Oh, good. So it was a long story. I won't bore you. We got it going. What a week. Hey, Emily. Thanks for coming in. So I know this is the same picture as I was working on before, but I've been working on the background, and slowly but surely it's coming out like I want it, or good enough. I'll show you what I've been doing on it. I tried to find the quietest food. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Thanks. I have another idea too. All right. So what I did for the background is I put down light fast mid ultramarine because I wanted a sky, a blue sky, but I didn't want to do green everywhere. And I already started the green over here, so I said, all right, well, we'll keep making that green and yellow and kind of draw an imaginary line that separated those. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyhow, even with... Sorry, let me go down further. This has been a trying week. Very trying. So I'll tell you what happened. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Dawn. Yep, they do have them back ordered. So part of the reason I didn't come Tuesday was because I was in pain and I had lots of fatigue. So I hit my finger. I was coming down next to a table like this, and I didn't realize I wasn't going to miss the table. I hit the table, and I thought I'd broken my finger. It hurt so badly. And if you know fibromyalgia, you know that things hurt more than the average person. And it was, like I said, I thought I broke it. I called Steve and I said, I think I broke my finger. He was very calm and said, okay, is it swelling? So it was swelling a little bit. And then it started, I put ice on it, off and on for 20 minutes. And it started feeling a little better. But I mean, I couldn't bend it or anything. It was awful. Yeah. I mean, I've always been like hurt more than, I remember going to a dentist and they had to put an IV in my hand. This was teenager. And he would thump it with his finger, and I would say, ouch. And he'd look at me like I had two heads. You're kidding, that hurts? So I remember even back then things hurt more than other people. Or maybe he was just a jerk, I don't know. But anyhow, the point is it hurt so bad I thought I'd broken it. And I put ice on it and waited, and I put it above my head as much as I could. So now this was on, was it Monday that I did that? Yeah, it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. And Tuesday it affects your mood, your ability to enjoy anything. It hurt so much. So I said I can't do a live stream today. That was Tuesday. And it started to feel a little better. I was using it, sort of, trying not to. But whenever I did, it was like, oh, I can't take it. So it wasn't swelling so much here, but it started to swell right here. And I thought, it only swells if something's broken, right? I thought, maybe it has a hairline fracture. I mean, I was thinking of all that stuff. Hey, Rainbow Kitten. Thanks for coming. So, it still hurts. There's some swelling. It's tiresome to hurt. But I didn't want to miss 2 days of coloring, since on Tuesday we'll be camping, so I won't be live streaming then. But I thought I might come and show you the background anyway. Thanks, Dawn. Oh, your aunt has that? Yeah. Hey, puppy, what do you want? I can't pick you up right now, baby. Anyway, so that's what I put here on the background, mid ultramarine, and just very lightly. Maybe I got a little darker here, but that's kind of what I did. Yeah, I'm hoping soon that I'll be able to get the rest of the light fast, or just get the whole set, because I really like these pencils. Really like these pencils. And for me, they work just fine in the Creative Haven paper. All right, the next thing I did, I should probably do this, is I didn't just put that in the sky. I put it down here where I wanted the green, because I was going to be adding yellow. I feel like I need to zoom in a little bit. Probably need to fix the other thing too. Sometimes it's already fixed and sometimes it isn't. Like here, the focus is off. So I think that's pretty good. We'll just try to leave it there. Anyway, where was I? Oh, it was down here. So I found another green I could make with the one yellow I have in the set, and a blue. All right. So we're not turning too green yet. I think there must be other colors on there because it's looking kind of dirty. I took the mallard green. Let's see, even though I've already done one, I needed to on here. I'm gonna, whoops, out of shot. And I put that on top of those two colors. Some more yellow here. Then I took the mist. Oh, let me tell you the yellow, sun yellow. I did say hey when you said hi the first time. This is mist, and I just went over that. I think I chose this gray to do instead of, well, in addition to white, because it would help to, I don't know, I thought it would anyway, make it more shadowy back there. I don't know. I mean, I have to try stuff to see if I get it somewhere to where I like it. All right, and then I have the white Prisma, and I just sort of blend it up, I guess. It helps it blend, but also fades it into the background. That was the idea anyway. Thanks, Don. And then I got to thinking, I wonder if I could do something like that with the Prisma cream. How was everybody's week? Where's my Prismas? That's weird. Oh. It's not weird if I put it in an odd place and forgot it. Eggshell. I must have a cream out somewhere. I probably need to make it a goal to clean off the desk. I just haven't felt much like doing anything. There's wheat. Do you say wheat or wheat? I remember a friend of mine laughing at the way I said Houston. And I said, that's, you know, and it bothered me then. It doesn't bother me now. But I would say Houston. And she said, Houston? It's Houston. As if there was a great big H in the front of it, which there is an H, but it was like she said it. Okay. I'm not finding the cream. Poo. If I get a few more things out of the way. Oh, I got this last week before. It was a lot less. It was a little bit less than it normally is, so I jumped on it. I have not used it yet. Gosh, you wouldn't believe the pile of pencils I have here. Maybe you would, because you all probably have it that way. I do. All right, I'm not finding the cream for some reason. So we'll just go with this might work anyway. Something else I got last week. May not be able to see it. It's this little carrying container, and I put like the sparkle pins and the glaze and metallics and the metallic gel sticks, which I haven't used in ages. I had them all in sort of a box that I, cut up cardboard and made it. But anyway, so I got that off Amazon too. I'm not an Amazon affiliate or anything. That's just where I buy everything. And this was on a good sale, so I grabbed it. I've moved my wax paper. I'm going to try something here on this tree. It might just ruin it. Maybe it won't. I just see all these little dots back there, these little white spaces that aren't covered. And I thought, well, I could fill those in with a Prisma. I want to see what it's probably going to be too much. Yeah. Let's see what wheat does. I like that one, but I kind of like this for filling in gaps a little more. I could use a blender pencil, but I don't want to do too much of that. Ruby red. See if I can color over it. I don't know. Let's try chocolate. That's gonna really, this must be, they should call it dark chocolate. That's kind of what it is. This is the channel where we experiment and ruin our paper, just so you'll know how to do it yourself. I'm using my square brutes. Are you? Awesome. No problem. My brain interpreted what you said. I usually just say brute squares, like or just Bruts, Bruts. It's easier. And if you happen to be using Brut circles or rounds or whatever, you could always say the Brut rounds. Don't know. How was y'all's week? I already told you how mine went and is going. Well, I'm not sure if I pressed out any white space. Okay. This is just the Prisma blender. I just wonder if it's a good idea to have heavy layers of colors and then use the blender pencil, you know, so that when you push it into the paper, you'll have plenty left. I think it would take me ages to do all this, so it's a little better than it was. I wonder if maybe I could just bypass the extra colors. Does anyone that use Light Fast notice that it sort of sinks in? Am I seeing that right? If you leave it for a day or two, or even less than that, that it sort of sinks in and you get a lighter color. Some things that I experience with different pencils, yeah, I think it's probably better if I just use this than adding extra stuff. Something I might experience with whatever pencil or medium, and I try to describe it, maybe means different things to different people. So if I say, ooh, this is like this, or this is like this, or that, then someone who didn't experience a similar experience would say, oh, that's not so. Wow, I really like how that tree's just popping right out. I like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm careful how I say it. But for me, I'm having a good experience with the Light Fast on this Creative Haven paper. I haven't run into anything, any problems for me, for what I'm trying to accomplish. And like this pencil, not everybody likes it, but I like it. I like the blender, Prisma blender. It's probably my favorite one. And of course I do like the full blender. See, I put two together. And I like the Grizzeye. I like grisaille on their own pencils. And I like it on oily pencils. But not so much on Prisma. I don't know. But I think that's why they make so many different types of one thing, because people like different things. I don't know why. They just do. All right. Get back on track, Leslie. Working on the background. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. It's going to be at the bottom because the camera's not moved over well enough. Sorry about that. That's good enough. All right. Anyway, that's what I did here. I put a bunch of layers and then I came back with the mist color and the white. And you just saw me do this where I take one of the colors that are on the bottom layers. When I move things around, I move things around. Yeah. And then just added, this is mallard green. And put this on top. Almost gives it a 3D. At least on my camera it does. See, I meant make it darker down here. Almost reminds me of Impressionist. I'm in the zone. Hey, Shannon. Yep, you're right. Ooh, there's a new joint book coming out. She did say she was coming out with a new one, but didn't say when. So that's cool. Thanks, Shannon. This is that mist again. These colors can be so vibrant, you know, and if you don't want that vibrant, you've got to tap it down. All right. I'm gonna add maybe a little blue. Oh, I think I've run out of tooth on that. Remember to hit the like button. Trying to figure out what this is. Oh, that's part of the brown. Go ahead and use the wheat. So mark that. I might add a little more green. Kind of along in here, maybe down here. this yellow is like yellow. Oh, ever so lightly. I can't wait to get the others, to get the full set. So excited. I found Staples punch eraser. Punch eraser? Oh, easier, sorry. Brain. Sometimes it's just your good deal is so exciting that you gotta share it with everyone. I look for good deals all the time. Probably too often. Although I haven't really bought much in the last month. I just showed you the two things. The carrier, I can't remember how much it was. And the I don't know what you call that. A storage tote? I don't know. But you saw it. And what was the other thing? Oh, the water brush that I haven't used yet. I think that's all I've bought. Trying to think, did I buy anything else? I don't know. I mean, as far as coloring goes. I feel like I've got so much that I don't need to buy anything else, not even books. I haven't checked what books are coming out lately, so. Oh, look at that, I missed it. I missed it, oh no. I hope your weekend goes well. Sometimes I put down colors and I don't even know why. I just, in my head, this is the next thing to do. Okay, so there's some grass. Grassy looking stuff. Let's work on. This is earth, ruby earth. I'm not sure what other pencil I have that light fast feels like. Maybe just a tad. A tad like brain not working today. Maybe I won't say what pencil. A little bit like one pencil set. But less heavy. There's a word. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. Maybe a cross between two pencils. Can you see what I'm doing there? Yeah. Well, I haven't been doing much this week, and my sleep's a little off. It's just chocolate and wheat, if you're wondering. But also I thought I could at least show you the background. I don't want that. Sandstone? I don't think I want sandstone. What do I want? Brown ochre? Maybe a little sandstone. Not too much. Go back to ruby. Thomas, I've said hello 3 times. 3 times. Okay. Let's see if we can't finish up this sky a little bit. I'm not sure if I should try to use gray over it. I'm going to throw some down here. I'm going to try mist on top of this and see what happens. No problem. Bye, Dawn. See you later. I always say hi to you, Thomas. Do-do-do. Back to the blue. I may have to darken up this green or add green to the blue. I don't want to darken too much because then it'll be whoa right in your face. We don't want it to be right in your face. We will put an impression of more tall leaves and grass. Darken this up. Hey, Verity. Okay. Punch away. I haven't done that lately either. I probably ought to. Some of the Kirby books. I intended to get another Fragile World because there's a couple of pages I really ruined in the first one. Although there's some pages that look really good. Maybe I should take that one apart and only put in the pages that I like. I haven't messed up. Not sure that would be a good idea or not, but maybe it would. I kind of wish they would. I don't know. You can't really make it bigger or smaller. Maybe they can make it longer this way and have more like they could perforate it, but you know, add this section to it. That way you could, I mean, it's already perforated. Perforated? I never can tell how to say that word. I should have eaten before I came online, but it happens. Just missed again. Yeah, I'm starting to get like two. Alrighty. Oh, Verity, are you coming on today? Are you going to do a Thursday stream too? Wait a minute, it's Friday. You messed me up, Shannon. It's Friday. That's why I'm on. I don't want to go backwards a day. Unless it's about 20 years. I'll take 20 years back. You're right. It's not Thursday. Shannon threw me off. It's so easy to do these days. You could say green and green. Yellow and blue don't make green. And I would stop and think, I would go, what? you saying? The world's upside down now. It doesn't work. This world is upside down, ain't it? It is. Got serious issues. Has had since Genesis 3. No problem, Verity. I'm glad you said something, or Shannon would have made me think it's Thursday, and oh no, I'm not supposed to be on Thursday. Goodbye, I'll see y'all later. So, I'm glad you clarified. I think I'm gonna go with white now. Let's see what it does. May not do anything. Ooh, it does do something. I'm gonna be using a lot of white on this one. Now you can't throw me off on that one. I've run into too many conspiracy theorists in the last few years. I even watched a video that was trying to prove that the earth was flat and how we've been lied to all these years about it. And I have a cousin who thinks that too. It's not a cousin that I associate with, mainly because we're distant cousins, and we do live in the same state. Anyway, maybe this year I'll go to the big to-do they have and meet her. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I watched videos on that, and it almost had me convinced there for a second. I mean, I thought, well, they seems like they have a good argument, but it's just not true. I mean, you would have to be extremely gullible. You're all right, Verity. You don't have to explain. It's okay. Sometimes people around her give her grief. So she's a little sensitive in that area, which I can understand. Um, I wasn't so much bullied as a child, but more like shunned. Like, oh, you're not good enough. We don't want to be friends with you. Well, of course, now that we're all grown up and we're all in our 50s, that would be pretty grown up. We're all friends now. So it's really funny how that happens. Hey, Connie. Yes, you do, Shannon. Hey, Connie. Hey, Yana. Oh, you were lurking. No problem. No. You keep joking. You keep joking. Now, some of these pictures, you kind of have to guess where a background might be. Is it so small? It's almost not even worth bothering with. I'm not 100% happy with the way this is turning out with the background, but you know, it's okay. We're having fun. I'm learning about how these pencils with a little bit of white can look like impressionist. Impressionism is my favorite, I don't know what you call it, genre of the painting world. Painting history. Just thought of something. Might go a little darker up here. Oh, why do I have that song in my head? Would you like to know what the song in my head is? They're going to say no. Then it'll be in your head. It'll jump out of my head and become your head. Get in your head. Yep. All right, Verity. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you later. Yeah, it might have been one of the Kirby books. Or, yeah. I rented the glue thing too on some book, and it was just terrible. You know, I just looked over and there's a book I haven't colored in at all. I was waiting to color in it. Because I thought that we were going to have another Kirby-a-thon thing. Mythomorphia. Maybe I should do a page out of that. There's other ones I haven't worked in a while, but I haven't worked in that one at all. Alright, I like what making the edges darker is doing. I probably ought to zoom back out so I don't have to keep moving the paper, but I don't know. I haven't the time for it. My finger is just sitting here aching. I mean, I banged it pretty good. Whack. I fully expected it to swell to the size of 2 or 3 fingers together. Well, maybe not that much. Double the size. Yeah, I like how it's darker and then it's lighter here. Maybe indicating something might be over there. I don't know, that's what I feel. I feel it. We can lighten up the middle some more with white. Yeah, often those things come with other things. I have done the sky. Shall we try to do another squirrel? And maybe do this fern. Actually, it's probably fine that I have a little blue there because that'll help make it greener. Yep. They are among the nicest people. We should value them in society more. I think American society does, but not some others. Wasn't I using this turquoise, dark turquoise on the ferns? Although they're over here, they're kind of coming out more green. It's still way too green. What would happen if I used white on this? I'm not sure it does a terrible lot, but it kind of smooths it out, which I like. I like it. I like it. Whoop. I do, I like it. Hey, Elise, how are you? I hope you're feeling better. My week hasn't been that great, but it hasn't been horrible either. I hurt my finger and have had sleep problems, which pain and lack of sleep sort of doesn't do you any good. I've been so grouchy too. I just said to my husband yesterday, I'm so grouchy. I mean, he usually knows when I'm grouchy. I don't have to tell him. But I wanted him to know that I knew that I was. Kenny, did I actually say hi to you? Hi, Kenny. Thanks for coming. I'm just going lightly right now so it can build my layers. This coloring is relaxing. I'm starting to like I said, I haven't slept well or slept enough this week, so I would be playing a game and I would start to doze off, literally. I'm sitting there. I've had to put my feet up a lot this week. And so when I go, when I'm done with my live stream. Shh. Oh, goodness. This is mallard green, by the way. I don't feel like I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm sitting there with my feet up because of the swelling, and I'm playing. I've got the mouse, I got the keyboard, and I'm dozing off. And I said, maybe I need a nap. When one is Fargo and they hurt themselves or something, it hurts. Yes. Yes, I was thinking that very thing. And I was saying, is it really 100 times more? I think I've described it like, if out of 100% pain, a regular person might feel 10% pain, but a fibro person might feel like 60% pain, something like that. But then I shouldn't be try to be too exact on this stuff. Oh, I just went into the sky. That's okay. And pain can make you sleepy. And then if you don't go to bed on time, like a good little girl, and your dogs wake you up at the same time every day. I just wish they'd let me sleep once in a while. The only time I can really sleep late is, what did I just pick up? Is on a camping trip, because the dog that usually does the waking is at home. And Tyler doesn't, he doesn't bother me much in that way on our camping trip, because I guess he hears the other dog making noise and fussing, and so he has to get up there and fuss with them. So maybe I will sleep late on our vacation. It's the comfiest bed, more comfy than our bedroom bed. A 1,000 times. Yeah. I think you're right. Some pain is. I had back surgery in, was it 2007? Yeah. And my mother had the same surgery, close to the same surgery, a few years later. And it was night and day how different we are with recovery. She was wanting to get up and go to the bathroom right after surgery, or maybe the next day. And I'm in total agony. And you know what they have to do if you can't get up and go to the bathroom when you're in hospital. Mm-hmm. So everything was excruciating. It was worse than labor. It was worse than labor, and I've labored once, and it was worse than labor. And it took me longer to recover. But back then, we didn't know that I had fibro or anything similar. So yeah, I would say that was probably 1,000 times more. I haven't been drinking my pink drink as much because I'm kind of almost out of it. This is taking so long. Wow. Well, that pencil shouldn't have gone too far. It's right there. Yeah. Maybe next Friday. I want to do a medium, work in a medium that I haven't worked in lately. and one I haven't worked in at all. One are these. I got these for my birthday. I was so excited. Birthday was July. That's how long it's. I pulled out one or two and played with them. And then I just kept forgetting to use them. I don't know if it's because it's a small set, or fear of messing them up. They're expensive. I don't know. I shouldn't be afraid, I know. But you know how it is when you get something new. Sometimes you don't want to mess with it. You're too afraid. Oh, I'm going to ruin it. I think that's looking pretty good. Oh, his name is Steve. He's my Steve. This is the dark turquoise again. What's your husband's name? Oh, fibro hand. For some reason I knew that, and that is an odd coincidence. My sister's name is Leslie, and her husband is Steve. Oh, wow. That's pretty amazing. Cool. Well, from this Leslie and Steve, say hello to your Leslie and Steve. That's funny. Why did my autocorrect put a period? Oh, it happens all the time. No worries. It happens all the time. That is bright. did it take me to color that? I don't know. Too long. Oh, these and the Derwent ink tints are what I wanted to use. What color was I going to do that one? I guess I can do yellow. Although, let's work on this leaf. This is mallard green. Well, not that it matters now to put that on there, but maybe it does. They would get a kick out of it. I bet they would, because I do. That's funny. I might be tired of green and brown after this picture. I might. They're two of my favorite colors, brown, green, and blue. I love those. To the green, the sun yellow. Ooh, I like this. What this white's doing to my leaves. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This is the dark turquoise. When I am in any type, I feel worse than it because the way my sensory issues. Yep, I understand. I have sensory issues when it comes to loud. It's hard for me to tune it out. Going to the grocery store? Depends on the day. I mean, if it's on an off day, that's my alarm to say that the Ferrete's on. or will be. We'll see. What Grizz I would do. It's okay. It's kind of. It's okay. I wonder if what pencils and blenders we like is based on some kind of sensory thing too. Perhaps pencil's too heavy. I don't know. My back's scratchy. Hey Steve, one of my subscribers, Kenny, she has a niece whose name, is it a niece? Whose name's Leslie and her husband is named Steve.
Very good.
He smiled and said, very good. He thought that was fun. I think it needs dusting. I feel like this squirrel needs to be blended a little bit. Oh, enjoy your hair. Oh, you're going to San Diego. Awesome. I hope you have a nice trip. Hey, Connie. Were you lurking? What's the matter, babe? What's the matter? He wants to play. I want to play. Wow, this is sort of making fur type marks. Well, give me your toy. Give me your toy. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to play with my finger like this. Maybe you can...
Yep.
Oh. No. Yeah, I like that better. Very good. I'm if I blend with this thing, well, maybe I should blend that thing too. Make sure I clean off the blender. He could play that all day. He likes to play tug with anyone that will play with him. Oh, Daddy, don't leave. Oh, thanks for lurking. I pretty much lurk in your stream too and pop up once in a while. I pretty much lurk in everyone's stream because I'm always doing 2 or 3 things at once. Verity isn't on. Thought she'd be on by now. I just keep watching. I think I'll leave stream early today. I'm falling asleep and y'all don't want to hear me snoring. Pretty much that's what I'm going to do with all the leaves, and the squirrel will be the same color, and the background is done. The background here is going to be more of this green. I guess the background's not done. I mean, this part's done. And then hopefully I'll be on a different picture next time. Hey, Connie. The other 2 Connies. We have 2 Connies in the house today. Oh, I'm starting to yawn. Yes, alarm, I know it. Well, y'all have a great weekend, and usually I pop a few pictures in my community tab from our camping trip. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Y'all have a great weekend. I said that. No one's responding, so I'm just going to go ahead and go. It's okay. I will see y'all later.